castles. And I've heard the weather is pretty... fair. Oh.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh.
Oh, wow. You're the... the one that saved those people. Big fan.
What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Please, no epic battles today.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh.
I know it's wrong, but I find that Roman so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
Good to see ya. Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents? Oh, so cool.
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home Prattle on today is not my idea of a good time.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo. I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2...
When I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all of them. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my goods. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square. And now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. You with me?
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
I think I'll play some...
Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
Oh, wow.
This is quite the conundrum. What?
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty...
There they are! Get them!
So enjoy sitting next.
Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it feeds somebody.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering...
You get it all. then move out.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but this is too much.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central...
I believe one of my countrymen planned to relocate.
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole.
Oh,
That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets.
I shall be writing a stern letter.
Don't see
to
any
his
more of my
manager.
treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
what a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand castles. And I've heard the weather is pretty... fair. Oh.
Well, looky what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me. But let me take it off your hands.
I don't want to go to work today. It's so nuts out. Maybe I should just hop on the Kangol and go on a trip. Go to that sandy triangle place, or the rainy castle place.
Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out. So that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listen to the guy who destroyed our home, prattle on all day, does not like
I heard that Valerian guy in the movie was here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi to him.
what a Kang-tastic day. I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
Has, anyone seen the Queen lately?
I do so enjoy sitting next to the center. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of...
You. I have need of your services. As leader of the Sovereign, I took umbrage to being subjugated under Kang's rule and launched an attack against his forces. But we were no match for him, and each of our remote-controlled drones was shot down. What irks me most about this is that some of the drones are damaged but still online, meaning anyone who happens upon them could steal Sovereign technology. I need you to find and destroy them, so this does not happen. A wise decision. While the drones are no longer emitting a tracking signal, we are still receiving the visual feed from each. Use this to pinpoint their locations.
So,
Do not think to steal the technology for yourself. We may have suffered a defeat, but I still advise.
he was super rude to me when I went to say hi to him.
It appears you've successfully destroyed a drone. But I will withhold my congratulations until the task is complete. I saw a squirrel.
Disturbs me, knowing that Kang observes us through those strange floating...
those awful Kang announcements. Listening to the guy who destroyed our home.
2 drones destroyed. It seems I was right to entrust this task to you.
Stomped all over by a Celestial, and ripped up and dropped in
You've completed your task. Allow me to thank you properly. It seems congratulations are in order. With our technology no longer littering the streets of Chronopolis, the Sovereign can regroup and plan our next assault on Kang. What? You didn't think we'd allow this to stand, did you? Kang must pay for this insult. But I see that you already work towards stopping him. In return for your assistance, I will aid your cause in whatever way I can.
Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge? Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge? ace in the saddle, then how about a challenge? Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge?
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it?
Howdy. Ever since this whole Chronopolis business started, my horse Banshee and I have been looking to test our skills against riders from all places and times. So far, ain't nobody faced us who put up much of a challenge. But I tell ya, ain't nothing like new terrain and fresh challengers to hone your skills. These concrete roads are tough on old Banshee here, but that just gets them all the more fired up. Alls we need now is an opponent. So, you interested in a race?
Don't drink the water down by that Halla place. Reckon it'll turn you blue.
That's the spirit. Let's ride. Step on into the magical portal when you're ready to race. Wow, Banshee. Looks like we at our own game. Reckon we got our work cut out for us if we're gonna reclaim our titles as the fastest riders in Chronopolis.
Oh, the circus was in town? Guess that explains all the kooky people I've seen wandering around.
In the meantime, it'd be an honor if you'd have us ride alongside you, friend. From here on, consider Phantom Rider to be your biggest fan, Tom.
Y'all gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you?
Gonna go buy me a brand new 10-gallon hat. Or maybe a 20-gallon hat. Do they make those?
Wonder if that old prospector ever got his crane working. Sounded like he found some real good loot down in that river. The circus was in town? Guess that explains all the kooky people I've seen wandering around.
I gotta find him before it's too late. I gotta find him before it's too late. I rode over as fast as Nightwind could carry me when I heard the living totem has returned. Never thought I'd see the day after watching him fall into the bottomless canyon. So far, I ain't seen hide no hair of him, but I reckon he'll be on his way to finish what he started all them years ago and destroy the town. We can't give him the chance. We gotta stop him. I owe you, stranger. Come on, let's get to searching. Now remember, be on your guard. This ain't your run-of-the-mill totem we're dealing with. It's a living totem. Them fellas over yonder look mighty suspicious. What are they up to? That's the totem! I'd recognize that half-buried mug anywhere.
Hey! This is our giant head! Anyone other than the Kree who tries to approach it will answer to us.
Y'all best step aside. That thing is more trouble than you can imagine.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I've been itching for a good fight.
Come on, compadre. Let's take these warmongers down a peg.
Ha! Turns out, camping out by the head and picking fights with outsiders that came near was a good idea. Guess I owe Travelar that sandwich.
These fellas seem prepared to go all out for the totem. He must have used some kind of mind-controlling powers.
I came as soon as I heard. Fighting at the old head? I'm in!
We gotta keep whittling down the Totem's army. Figure that's the last of them. Now we can finally take care of the Totem himself. Hold up. This is just the head of them floating Kree statues, ain't it? Well, this is embarrassing. But if the Totem ain't here, well, where is he? Huh. I appreciate your help, but it looks like I got a little too hot-headed for my own good today. I'm gonna take a step back and try to figure this out. Maybe that Red Wolf fella could help me. He's always been pretty good at tracking folk down.
I was in Egypt the other day, and it took poor Catherine to explain to the woman where I was from. She kept thinking I was saying hello to her or something. Seriously, why haven't we conquered this
Red Wolf has been expecting you, Pilgrim.
The circus was in town? Guess that explains all of it. The people I've seen wandering around.
You are a friend of the Rawhide Kid, are you not? Red Wolf knows why you are here. The location of the living totem eludes you and the kid, but I sense his presence. Town, and I know what you must do to learn of his dwelling place. You must listen to the whispers of the wind, the rumors from the rivers, the murmurings of the mountain. Oh, and the people probably know a few things too. Ask around, and we will surely learn where the totem makes his lair. Then it is settled. Speak with the townsfolk and take heed their words, for in them will lie the path to the totem.
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella, wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, two reasons, I guess.
Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy! There's a snake in my boot! Been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon? Oof. Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy! There's a snake in my boot! Toto, wonder if that old prospector ever got his crane working. Sounded like he found some real good loot down in that river.
Saw someone real strange coming out the sheriff's office the other day. Big face, little arms, little legs, floating chair. Said he was the sheriff now. I tell you, it takes all kinds.
Howdy! There's a real around town lately, supposedly looking for some sort of evil fishing pole. Heard he got into some business with them Cree fellas down by the border over a giant head. I mean, I ain't gotta tell you that that ain't regular.
Have you learned anything of the totem? So, what knowledge did you bring? The saloon. If we knew who occupied the large coat, this information could be useful. So far, I've learned nothing from the wind or the mountain. What else say the people? That does sound unusual, but it does not shed any light on the totem or his whereabouts.
Definitely got dusty around here since all them other places showed up.
I think that person is referring to the Rawhide Kid, though it is troubling that this is the reputation he's garnered for himself.
20 gallon hat. Do they make those?
Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big pole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. Wonder where he went to.
Do you have more? That indeed sounds like the totem. We need only to learn of where he goes. It would appear we have learned enough. The totem has been donning a disguise and spending an inordinate amount of time in the local saloon. But to what end? Of course, The answer to this question would most easily be discovered at the saloon itself. I shall reconvene with Rawhide Kid, and the two of us will pursue the totem. But of course, I must first thank you for all your help.
Don't drink the water down by that howler place. Reckon it'll turn you loose.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
You have done much for Rawhide and myself. As soon as he returns, the two of us will go after the totem.
Howdy, partners! Saddle up, cause I'm fired up and ready to take you through on another one of my special missions. This one's going to take you way back to the Old West. Bad guys' faces swollen, keep them pink bricks rolling, Gwenpool! Rawhide Kid and his longtime brother-in-arms, Red Wolf, have received news that an old foe is back in town. The Living Totem. Our heroes head into town. Spurred on by the townsfolk, they are steered to the saloon. Come on, you varmints! That was 2 cowboy puns right there! Inside the saloon, our boys find the Living Totem hard at work. Completing a death ray? Forging a metal army? No. Rehearsing in his one alien show. Humans are mean and should just be conquered already. Dinner theater? Will these villains stop at nothing? How exactly do you go about defeating a giant indestructible alien totem pole? I'm not going to be much help as I haven't read this stuff. Lucky for you youngins, the Kid and Red Wolf's gonna learn us how. This town ain't big enough for the 3 of them. Yeehaw!
All right. This darn totem has got to be around here somewhere.
Look, Rawhide. Over there.
Put him up, Totem. You ain't fooling no one round these parts.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Listen, buddy. I don't know how you escaped, but you need to get back in that hole you crawled out of, or you'll have us to deal with. Nothing to say, huh? Ain't nobody buying this statue act of yours, least of all me. I know who you are.
Rawhide?
Pipe down, Wolfie. I know what I'm doing here.
I believe this may be a normal totem.
I think I saw it move. Stand back!
Look out! It's heading right for us.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Well, that's one suspect down, I guess. No way living totem would have gone down that easy.
I hope we don't have to pay for that damage.
Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Word travels fast, and that word is that you don't mess with the Rawhide Kid. Mighty clever of you putting that decoy over there. I challenge you to a quick draw. Your move, creep.
Are you serious? Careful now, Rawhide. You don't want to get a splinter.
Look out!
It's heading right for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your entertainment for tonight. Performing its very own One Totem stage show, the one, the only. Please put your hands together for the Living Totem. I wandered lonely as a totem pole that crashed, was lost, and then was set upon by raging beasts, the horrid race of men. And now, I must ask you...
Doing days are at an end.
Who dares interrupt my performance? Why can't you just leave me alone?
Get me out of here! I think the cement stand the man as the king of cameos. Excelsior!
Rawhide, look! It's working. He's slipping on the water.
Yeah! You cannot stop theater!
You got him to slip up on water? That's it? Jeez, some bad dude, huh? No wonder he's not up there with the big villains like Kang and Thanos. Turns out this poor sap never wanted to be on Earth anyway. He crash-landed here in the Old West, and the first people he met buried him underground. Typical, huh? All he really wants is to get home, and the theater group was just a way of him raising money to build a spaceship. Not sure he'd have raised that much cash on stage. His acting is a bit wooden. Get it? I made it funny. Red Wolf suggests that maybe Totem can hitch a ride with some other friendly space travelers. He won't have to look far to find some, what with things being so messed up around here. Can't seem to throw a rock right now and not hit an alien. Heck, the Guardians of the Galaxy would take him. They've already got Groot, so they're no strangers to wooden space dudes. Hasta luego!
Excelsior!
So, Hala, Kree-Turf. Think they'll just hand over the Nexus fragment if we ask nicely?
Somehow I doubt that, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
To my knowledge, nothing stranger than this has ever happened.
Aw, you came to see your best pal in the whole world, Gwenpool. Gonna jazz things up with a new extra? Hello again, fellow champion. So many pink bricks. With a few more, you could build a tiny little pink house.
Welcome to Battlepalooza. How's that one? I've set the stage. All we need now are the combatants.
I've been up.
hell is brewing where you are? You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider.
Where is she? Or was it a he? Maybe I should have done my research. Where is she? Or was it a he? Maybe I should have done my research. You didn't happen to see a snake-looking person around here, did you? Yay tall, medium build, face like a snake. They were supposed to meet me here an hour ago for... Well, you don't need to know what for. Seriously, why is it so hard to find a good snake-based partner in crime these days? If you do run into them, could you send them my way? And tell them that the last person to keep Madam Hydra waiting this long is enjoying a new career as a smoking crater!
Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest Hydra pet regulations? How embarrassing.
Did you see the top light earlier?
Those awful Avengers, they ruined our best Baron Simon statue.
Good. According to the website I found them on, they should look something like this. You see them? You send them to me. If one's...
Strange has on his sanctum?
What a pathetic excuse for a parallel world. Where are all the...
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor, or Kangseller. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you, he is a great listener.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past you.
Not
Oh, snap! I used a hairdryer to thaw off that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom. Hey, get out of here! This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. I could have totally been the iron. There might also be a little toxic goo spill, so watch your step. We keep the stuff in stock for our more villainous clientele, you see. There's something for everyone here.
What? What?
Saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something something for your trouble. See you again soon. Quick note, the water in those sprinklers is riddled with gamma radiation. I should have said it earlier, but if you're the real deal, you should be fine. As for me, no powers yet. Don't mind me, just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store, all under control. Take it you noticed the floating? Very sharp. I spilled a drum of anti-grav on myself. Don't come in, though. It's all in hand. Oh, now, where's that emergency over... Imagine being outside of the authority.
I would love to take part in the Inter-Region Chronopolis World Cup football tournament, but I think it'll be unfair to the other competitors.
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all...
Oh man, I'm going down! Ah, you finally made it, Snakeface. It's about time. Now we can finally start our mission. This way. So, as I said in the email, several of our official Hydra mascot snakes have been snake-napped by Egyptian mummies, presumably to use as part of the traps in their idiotic tombs. We have to liberate those snakes.
Doing exactly.
I'll wait for you, Snakeface, but not forever. It seems they knew we'd be coming. Help me take care of them quickly. Not bad. Keep this up and I'll be sure to leave you a favorable review on the website. How married are you to the name Snakeface, by the way? It's just a bit... You know what? It's fine. Forget I said anything.
Trouble is going down.
More of those snake-napping fiends! Get them! Still no sign of the snake-napped snakes. We have to keep looking. This looks promising. You know what they say? The tougher the foe, the more likely there are snakes behind it. People say that all the time where I'm from. You really are a tough customer, aren't you?